Are you ready?
Hey guys, CSDX and welcome to this video, and welcome to the first ever Sonic Month. We already did the logo thing, okay? What could be said about Sonic? This character is my childhood. Fast, cool, and full of tude. Having made his debut in 1991 on the Sega Genesis, he soon became the new mascot of Sega, replacing Alex Kidd. Does anyone even remember him? No? Okay then. Of course, the blue blur had a stellar course in the 90s. Until the Sega Saturn. Apparently there was a game plan called Sonic Extreme, but for whatever reason development hell prevented its release, and it was soon cancelled. Sometime after, Sega phased out of the hardware market and became a third-party developer. Not as much success had developed for Sonic, with only a handful of good games next to quite a few mediocre ones. I'm talking console releases, not handheld ones. Us Sonic fans didn't have much hope. Then we saw Sonic Mania, and everyone rejoiced! Now the first game we're going to cover is Sonic CD, a game that was released on the Sega CD add-on, beloved by many, even getting re-releases on the PS3, Xbox 360, as well as Steam. I'll be playing the Steam version, and if my playthrough and my experience of it indicates anything, fuck it, this game's a sadomasochist wet dream. You'll see soon enough. Let me get the controller. Forgot about this for a moment. Now, for starters, while checking settings off screen, I couldn't exit. I don't know if it was my controller emulator or the game itself, but sometimes A would exit out to the menu while selecting something, and again, settings kept me from exiting, so I had to start the game over. That's always a good sign. And the opening cutscene. It will get you fucking pumped!
Due to the potential dangers of copyright, that is all you're going to get. Sorry, you'll have to play the game for yourself if you want to hear more, you twits!
First level, and the first thing you notice, the badniks are powered by flowers? Boy, they're really pushing this environment agenda, huh? Why didn't we listen? And here's the big graphical boom. Yeah! That was awesome! And that's the only time they really do anything like this. Seriously, you'd think with the power the Sega CD had, if any, they'd try to pull it off more often. Nah, well. Oh hey, special stage! The way to beat this one is by simply destroying the UFO things. I'm not even sure. As the number of UFOs go down, they end up getting dodgy. In addition, you're timed, and being in the water for even a split second will punish you. These are also the only 3D segments in the game aside from the ramp, and I lost. Hey, I never said I was good at this stuff. Well, let's try again. Wait, is that a different special stage? Yep. Just like most Sonic games, if you fail a special stage, you pretty much have to do the next one and wait for the one you failed to revolve over. Sadly, that means despite failing one, you are forced to go to the next difficulty level. It's actually a pretty bullshit punishment of Sonic games. If you are actually successful, like I was, once, you get a time stone. Not Chaos Emeralds this time, but time stones. By the way, I have no idea if they have any change in the ending. Hell, I've never even seen any other endings. However, even if they did have any merit, getting a good future does. Throughout the levels, there are signposts saying future and past on them, respectively. When you pass one, you have to build up enough speed in order to time travel. My guess is you gotta run at a speed of 88 miles per hour. In the past, there are special machines in each act of each zone. First off, there's some kind of projector portraying Metal Sonic, and I'm not sure if he's beating up the animals or is just surrounded by them and at their mercy. Second is some kind of special device of sorts. I have no idea what it does, but it is clearly bad. If you take care of these in the first two acts of each zone, the third act shows a zone looking positive and bright. Okay, zone 2, and oh hi Amy. Look, I don't have time right now, I gotta save the world. And apparently you now. Okay, bit of a spoiler. In this playthrough, I only managed to get one time zone and get one zone having a good future. Trust me, it gets pretty depressing with all the failures I made in this thing, with all the bad futures piling up like this. Which brings me to my main complaint for this game. The level design. You know how I mentioned there are signposts for time traveling? Yeah, their placement is total garbage. Now I can't find anything backing me up on the internet because no one seems to have done any sort of video or even blog about it, but I'm convinced that there are more future time posts and past time posts in a zone's present versions. Not only that, but every time I had gotten a future time post, it was usually on accident due to how fast I'm going, especially in some zones like Collision Chaos. In addition, they usually place some kind of spring or some special segment that pretty much forces you to go fast in a sort of perpetual forced time travel with no end till you go to the future. And in further addition, I have gotten past time posts, tried speeding up, only to either be stopped just before time traveling or before I can travel. I just so happened to pass a future time post, cutting out my attempt to time travel in the past to try and get a good future. Plus, a lot of the level design caused me to fly all over the place, adding to frustration trying to time travel in the past, only to be stopped by a spring launching me upwards diagonally! Whew. Okay, let's just skip to the big one everyone cares about. Stardust Speedway, the big battle with Metal Sonic. And the battle is a race. And Robotnik follows suit with an insta-death laser. Well, at least we have rescued Amy. And the final zone has arrived. This was where most of the unfair deaths and collisions combined happened. There, and also there. Oh, this boss is actually not actually that hard, to be honest. I mean, this final boss ain't even that bad. I did it. I won. And yet I still feel defeated. Well, at least we stopped Robotnik and rescued Amy. Right? Right? And that was Sonic CD. If I had to be honest, this game's a mixed bag. The music is nice, and the gimmick of being able to time travel to change the future is pretty damn good, but the level designs is where it hurts the most. Especially with the time post placements, I mean, fucking hell. Even then, since this game is universally acclaimed, I don't know if it deserves to go on the sheet. I mean, granted, Donkey Kong Country games are critically acclaimed, and I hate that series with a passion, but I have to get all the time stones and all the good futures in one single playthrough to get the good ending. Is that right? I'm not even sorry. You can tell me that I just suck all you want. It's on the sheet. Once it's on, can't be removed. Case closed. Fuck you.
Hey guys, quick little interruption before the full-on ending of this. I was definitely quite salty about the situation with Sonic CD, but I did mean it when I said that the level design is not as good as one would hope. I mean, I get it. It's fast-paced, it's hectic, you're going all over the place to help build up speed, but again, the time zone placements are just bull. If I were to give this a completionist rating, you know, like what Gerard would do, I would say finish it at best. I mean, in all fairness, I'm not saying you shouldn't play the game, because in all honesty, the game can really be fun, but it can be pretty aggravating. I just want to apologize for my opinion being vastly different to the point that I put it on the sheet. So, yeah. Now back to the original ending for this video.
Well, that was a bit of a disaster, but hey, next week we're looking at the real best Sonic game of all time, Sonic Generations. See you next week for more Sonic Month. I'm actually really excited this is a thing now. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, click the like button to show your support, and you can subscribe for more. Click any of the cards and such to check out the videos there and whatnot. You can also check out my social medias in the description below, and please remember to stay awesome. Bye-bye!